In my previous real job, this is not a job, I was mainly responsible for Windows servers. More than any other OS, it was Windows, whether that was 2012, 2016, 2020, whatever it was, servers, Windows 10, Windows 7. I left my job before Windows 11 became a big thing, so I didn't really have Windows 11 experience in the workplace. But that is all irrelevant, because today's video I'm doing Samba as a DC on FreeBSD. This one should be interesting. The idea of today's video is to set up FreeBSD using Samba as a Active Directory DC. I'm quite interested in this one because, well, that would be quite nice. The question that I've got is, how do you manage group policies using Samba? But we'll cover that later on. Let's get this set up first. This box that I've got here, I've called it DC01. This is purely for testing. I've got a VM with Windows 10 on to join to it if we get that far. And I just want to see how this plays out. Now, I'm going by a Sour Coffee Labs article, and it looks to be pretty much accurate from what I know of Samba. In fact, let's give you a quick look at that. So it's this one here, creating a Samba Active Directory domain controller on FreeBSD. Now, setting up Active Directory is not difficult per se, but if you haven't got DNS set up correctly, it all falls apart. So we're going to make sure that we've got DNS set up, which I have, and I'm not going to cover that in this video. I've done DNS before, so we'll not worry about that. Let's look at the commands that we need. So yeah, we're not using UFS, so we can skip that bit. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of it, shall we? Let's move that back over here. Okay, so package install samba-tool. Now, as I said, this box is completely fresh. There's nothing installed except for Pico Alpine, which, as you all know, my editor of choice. You use whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, so 80 packages. I'm hoping this is going to be a nice and short one, but we will see. Okay, let's fetch them, extracting and installing, and done. There we go. Excellent. So forget all of that. Let's clear that because we're just going to go by this instructional thing. What do I want? I want a notepad. I want to change a few bits there. Okay, yeah, I don't care about that. Go away. Right, so, okay, I think we are ready to do this. So, using the samba-tool, we're going to domain provision, and we're going to use RSC 2307. Now, this is where I might fall over a bit, because I'm not really sure what the difference between the realm and the domain is. I'm going to try checking that out. What is the difference between a domain and a realm? Here we go. That's what I want. I mean, nearly the same thing. Within Active Directory, domains are an integrated system of DNS, LDAP, Kerberos, and other components. As an AD, domain uses DNS domain for server lookups and the DNS name. Alright, that doesn't really help. Best do it and see what happens. Warning, using passwords on command line is insecure. Installing the set module will hide these from shortly after program start. Provisioning failed must not be equal to short domain name. Okay, alright, start again then. Ooh, well that looked better. Okay, so let's set the services to automatically start. Let's have a look at the smb.conf. DNS name, DNS forwarder, yeah, NetBIOS name, realm, workgroup. Okay, that's interesting. RDB, Samba4, sysfile. Okay, and it's got a place for the scripts as well. So we can take a look at those locations. RDB, Samba4, sysfile. Ooh, policies. This is what I want to look at. So there's two policies there. Now, I'm guessing they are the ones that actually tell the client what to do once joined. Are they folders? Yeah. So have a quick look in here. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, there's nothing in there. Right, okay, fine. So there are places for group policies. That's what I wanted to see. Still in the root directory. Okay, let's see what happens when we start it. It started. Check DNS. I didn't expect it to say that. Yeah, this won't work, but we're going to try anyway, just going by that. That's pretty obvious. My DNS is not correct. So let's give it a go anyway. What do I want to do? Is it really? I don't think it is. It's been so long, I can't even remember how to do this. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, that wasn't the right thing to do, was it? Right, domain. This works, I'll be shocked. All right, we can cheat with that. I can't remember where it is. Okay, system 32, drivers. Okay, let's open. It's not going to work. Okay, and open system 32, the drivers, etc, all files, hosts. I know you can do this all on one line, but I like doing it on separate lines. Easier to comment out. And one more. I'm going to restart this device name. Let's rename the name as well. We might as well do the same thing instead of doing 2 restarts. Okay, I've done it again though. It's always something I miss. Alright, yeah, that needs to bugger off. Does anyone like Edge? I certainly don't. Okay, let's give it a go, shall we? I was thinking about it. It doesn't like the full qualified domain name. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we can join the domain. I can't remember if that's the right password. Now I can check. Some pass. Right, okay. It's thinking. Well, it sees the domain there. That's always a good start. Yeah, I said DNS was going to be a problem, didn't I? Alright, I'm going to quickly go back to DNS. Oh, I have a feeling that it would have worked if I'd have used a different domain name. So let's try that again. Oh, look at that. What a strange group for sysfile. Let's get rid of that. Right, okay, let's try again. Okay, right, the other thing that I should probably check is that the DNS is using the right server. Because it might not be. Okay, it is. Right, that's fine. Okay, right, did I start Samba? I think I did. Yep, okay. Probably didn't get any of that. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's try this again. The DNS should be working properly now. However, it doesn't look like it is. I might have to restart this again. Yeah. Alright. Let's restart. This is a DNS issue. This is not a Samba issue. As with all things Active Directory, if there's a problem, it's always DNS. Put money on it. There we go. However, I can't log into that domain because I've got no users. So I'm going to go to the next one and I'm going to quickly add a user that can log in. So samba-tool, user, create, let's keep it simple, Gary, same password because it's easy, given name, Gary, surname, H, tech. Now, I've not actually added this user to a group, so I don't know if he's going to be allowed to log in. Let's try. That's the only way I can do it, isn't it? So Gary. Boom! It's worked. I'll be honest. I did not expect any of that to work. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. It's Windows. The FreeBSD side and Samba, that's all just works. That's fine. Issues always arise with DNS on Windows. Okay, let's see if we can actually browse the Webby. Really? Do you have to go through this every bloody time? Well, the internet's working. Let's see if it thinks I'm able to install stuff, because I don't know. They really need instructions like that these days. Okay. I mean, that's pretty, don't do it, interesting. Oh, of course, yeah. Hyper-V, set as default. Not invasive at all, is it? Okay. 720. Yeah, that processor on this thing, not very good. Okay. Have I got no audio? Yeah, I know. No, I haven't. Okay, that's fine. Can I log in as administrator? I didn't mean to restart. I should have just logged out. I'm a bit flustered because it's worked. I just find that a bit incredible. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. That's weird that you have to choose the correct domain. I mean, I guess that's part of group policy. Okay. It can be done. Interesting. All right, let's try installing the ADMX templates. If FreeBSD has MSI tools, I bet it don't. It does.
Excellent.
Okay. Package, install, MSI tools. Go on. All right, let's get the tools then, shall we? Of course. Hang on. Right. Anyway, I'm kind of getting away from what I really wanted to do. The point is, it's set up. I do want to just quickly check out if I can... Yeah, I do want to just check out if I can see any group policies on this domain. Group Policy Management Pack with Service Pack 1, GPMC. All right. Okay, so Windows R GPMC.MSC. Okay, you asked for it. Right, I am getting a little bit, what's the word? Fruity with this now. It is taking its merry time, but it is getting there because now I've got these. Oh, that's better because now I can actually make a member of. Nice, that's good. Right, so obviously I just needed to install the tools. I don't think I've seen this tool. This is new. Cannot connect to any domain. Refresh. Why can't it connect to it? Cannot find the available server in GaryH domain that is running Active Directory web services. Oh, that's why. I'm not running web services and I don't want to. Yeah, you can go away now. That can go. So it's just a matter of allowing that to install its thing. And of course it's taking its time, which is fine. I don't mind that. Can I switch user? I can. Let it carry on. So I have a domain controller. No, it says Winblows 11, but it's actually Winblows 10. It's getting there. All right, switch user back. It's just taking its time, which is fine. I don't mind that. I'm going to stop it there, I think. One last thing. Of course it don't. Thank you. All this. Good. Yeah, I'm going to leave it to do that. I'm going to stop. Obviously, a group policy is a big part of having an Active Directory domain. Getting this fully up and running will be quite interesting, I think. I mean, it's almost there. Okay, we are now there. We have group policies. We have group policies. That's great. All right, I'm going to play around with that at some point. Yeah, who am I logged in as? Administrator. Super duper. Oh, do you have any call for this? I mean, I guess if you don't want to pay for Windows licensing on servers, this is a great option. And if you prefer to use open source tools, again, great option. It's probably what I would do if I was, say, I don't know, an educational place that is small, like a nursery, or, you know, that's not attached to a local authority, just a private organisation. I think this is the way I would go. I wouldn't spend the money on licensing if I didn't need to. What's the point? Install FreeBSD, install Samba, off you go. You've got Samba there that creates all the shares, and you can add servers and add computers. Why not? That's what I would do. I'm going to leave it there. Drop a comment and let me know if you have any use for this. I know most of you will probably say no, but let me know if you do. Yeah. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share, like, the whole kit and caboodle. Cheers, everyone. See you in the next video. And we are clear.